What's going on? Wonderful, beautiful, fabulous human beings. We got a brand new album today. I'm really excited to check out for all the reasons that you can assume. It's Olivia Rodrigo. It is the third full album from Miss Olivia Rodrigo. You Seem Pretty Sad, For a Girl So in Love. Definitely my favorite album title from Olivia. Definitely the one that has me in the most anticipation. I'm just ready to dive into this Olivia project. Hear the growth, hear where she's at in life, hear what she's got for us. I can't believe she's 3 albums in. That feels crazy. Time is... What do you say we get right into it? I just want to experience this thing. All right, let's do it. This has got to be her longest album, right? Obviously not including the deluxe drop of the last project, just as far as the original release. One thing that stands out to me big time is 51 minutes. I love that. Having had The Cure released and having that already be like a song with a lot of length to it, I'm seeing more songs with a lot of meat on them. As the closing track is 5 minutes and 40 seconds, and there's already multiple tracks on here that are over 4 minutes. Nothing less than 3. Nothing wrong with a short banger, obviously, but that just leaves me very excited because Olivia really filled these songs out, and I trust her with that already, just based on The Cure alone. So we have like a full actual project, almost an hour. That's crazy. Hopefully it's good. Let's jump into it, guys. First track, Drop Dead. I've heard Drop Dead, of course, but I'm gonna listen to every song on here to get the whole experience. So let's just vibe out to Drop Dead, or rock out, jam out, whatever you want to say.
Close off and fall to the ground. Let's go steady, let's go out and tell the whole damn world how.
I love that part. I think that's is that the only time that part of the song comes in? I enjoy that part of the song so much.
Let's go out and tell the whole damn world how. One night I was born in bed and she and I kissed me and I
She really is going for it. I love when she goes for it vocally. I just really love that. The song is so fun. I hadn't heard it in a while. I hadn't heard it. It's very memorable though. Like when you hear it, it's kind of hard to forget when you re-listen to it. If there is any sort of story going on, right? Because this song doesn't represent anything that would have to do with You Seem Pretty Sad, For a Girl So in Love. But if we're telling any story, this would be the beginning, right? This would be there was so much hope. You were stalking them. All the butterflies were there. You had all the hopeful feelings that you have at the very beginning of something. So we'll see. We'll see. We got a lot of album to go. Stupid song. Here we go. All right. Songs we haven't heard. I haven't looked at these track titles at all until right now, and I'm just seeing Maggots for Brains is so fucking funny. Okay. All right. Stupid song, track 2. That's a shift for track 2.
New York City's never looked so blue. They say that honest love is a cage that makes you feel free.
Whoa. Whoa. No, hold up. I know we just started. Olivia, you're writing like that already. They say that honest love is a cage that makes you feel free. The door is always open, but you're also protected inside of it. Honest love, you would feel protected inside of it, but also like a sense of freedom. Because it doesn't make sense to feel free in a cage, right? But if you did feel free in it, then it would be like home for you. Okay, nuts to start it off like that. I'm sorry, let's go. Yeah, we want that honest love.
And all the girls at this party are so cool. It's never been a thing that I could do.
She's always down on herself, man.
You're a spark in the dark, and my clothes will caught a flame. You should feel how I feel when somebody says your name. I'm a car speeding down the boulevard without a break, and I want you more than any stupid song could ever say. I'm a heart made of wax, and I'm melting in the sun. I'm a thread on your shirt, it is coming undone. I feel right, I feel wrong, I feel totally insane, and I want you more than any stupid song could ever say.
Sing that fucking song, Olivia.
Walking through the park with my head high.
What?
College girls and drunk guys. And if there's a God, he's the bond that's between us two.
Whoa.
Dark in the dark, and my clothes will caught a flame. You should feel how I feel when somebody says your name. I'm a car speeding down the
girl, incredible. For that first part, for her to just sing off of that piano like that, let her voice shine, because when it comes down to it, like, her voice is the thing ultimately. She's an incredible songwriter. But ultimately, like, her voice is what got me when I listened to Driver's License. Right? Like, originally, I was like, yo, that's a fucking star right there. That is somebody that I would listen to sing all day long. Because it's the emotion, right? It's not only that she's such an incredible singer, it's the way that she's able to emote with her voice while she's singing. And she's doing that up and down this song. That first, she pulls you all the way in on the first part of this song, all the way in. And then the second part of the song, much more up-tempo with it. So now you've got that because you're already pulled in. So now you're hooked into the song. And then she's saying so many things. This, like, I'm a car speeding down the boulevard without a brake. Just like flying without. I like the car thing too because it's kind of, there's a nostalgic feel to that with her in the beginning of, we're always going to reference her having gotten her license. And then now she's grown up years later. She's in these relationships and now she can drive, but like she can't stop. And that's a great for what is not being able to stop. Like, these feelings are so much and they things feel like they're flying at such a fast rate of speed that you it's impossible to slow things down. And that can be an intense feeling. That's an intense feeling. All of these things are an intense feeling. The thread on your shirt that's coming undone, again, like, that's an attachment that she has to this person. It's the shirt that they're wearing, but it's coming undone. Like, that's again a feeling of vulnerability, much like that feeling of driving without the brakes. She talked about not feeling like enough compared to these other girls that I think you might be around. Might be a school. They might be going to a school. I don't know what's going on, but like, she's clear with all the comparisons in the lyrics. I Want You More Than Any Stupid Song Could Ever Say is such a clever way to just not have to be poetic for the sake of being poetic, to express your feelings. It's just like, take all the greatest love songs written ever and all the greatest yearning songs written ever. Fuck them. Like, I want you more than whatever those songs said.
Dream of you from like 1 to 4, positively and truly sure. Nobody's wanted somebody more. It's the thing that I can't ignore. Tell your friends that you're mine, I'm yours. Make the hand in my heart. You're stuck in the dark and the clothes are caught aflame. You should feel how I feel when somebody says your name in the car, speeding down the boulevard without a break. And I want you more than any stupid song could ever say.
Okay, if this is the next single, there's no way this isn't the next single. This should have been already. This could have easily already been a single, honestly. I'm looking into the corner now, and this has a music video. So this must have just been released as a single with the album, I'm guessing. Fuck, is it better than The Cure? Let's not go there yet, but this is a great start. This is a way to get me excited and pulled into the project. She wrote the hell out of that song. The Dreams. I love it's the specificity of like, every night without fail, 1 to 4, I'm dreaming of you. It goes, yeah, a shout out to Selena Quintanilla, the legend herself. Yeah, if you know, y'all better know that song. Shout out to Yearning and Dreaming of Somebody. And I love when she also says earlier in the song, it takes me back to that part of the song where she's like, I'm too embarrassed to even tell you like what's going on in these dreams. Like, it's an embarrassing feeling. It is. That's why it feels like you can't stop when you're driving fast. That's why it feels like, you know, the fabric is coming undone on the shirt, and that is you. Because these are it feels embarrassing to you when you're so down bad for somebody like that. That's how it feels when you feel that way. And you need it reciprocated so you can stop feeling so embarrassed about it. All right, let's keep on going. Honeybee, track 3.
So I guess that it's true. Time can heal even the worst of wounds.
First of all, really quick, I see Conan Gray on here. I wanted to take a peek and see if Dan is on this album, because I just assumed that she wrote this with Dan Nigro again. He's on here. Okay, so she did write the album, I assume, again with Dan. This also, 10 seconds in, is already like a very Conan Gray sort of start to a song.
Time can heal even the worst of wounds, and the cliches I knew seem so commonplace when I saw you. Gotta love the way you look at me. It's too hard to describe this in a way that feels honest, but even when I'm
What? No, 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 no.
A face I swear that I could spend my whole life knowing. Here's to hoping.
Oh, god damn it.
Shooting stars, racing cars, everything I own just feels like ours. It's too hard to describe this in a way that feels. I just reach and you're right there. Shooting stars, racing cars, everything I own just feels like ours.
What in the Disney?
I'll never see what your face looks like going. A face I swear that I could spend my whole life knowing. Here's to hoping.
The vocals back there.
My whole life knowing. Here's to hoping.
This song could go for 20 minutes. I love how the love that's in this song is so perfectly matched by the music. There's such a softness to the music and the arrangement. It made me think of Disney, but I mean that in the best way. I'm not talking about like Disney bops or anything like that. I'm talking about like because of the string arrangement. Put it in like the most classic, most romantic Disney scene that you can possibly imagine. Just place it right in there. I started thinking into musicals a little bit because I'm thinking Disney, and it made me think of La La Land. If you know, you know. Like this would have worked great for that. This is just the perfect song for love and hoping for love. Like again, that point of optimism and that wanting something to hope, like having the feeling of hoping that this lasts forever. She indicates that all throughout the song. I hope I never see what your face looks like going. There's a couple things vocally in here that just blow my mind and put this song over the top.
Swear that I could spend my whole life knowing. Here's to hoping.
Oh, that's so perfect. And then later on in the song, there's a point where the strings kind of do what she just did there, and I guess it's true. Time can heal even the worst of wounds. She's talking about past pain that she's experienced. And she's saying, I guess it's true because now I've reached a point. I cannot believe what's come into my life here. Time really led me to this person that clears all the cliches. This would be a great wedding song. This would be the most fitting wedding song, I would say, that she's written to date. The arrangement, the strings, the piano, all of it. Okay. I'm scared that she's writing my favorite album that she's made so far. I don't want to get ahead of myself. We're on track 3, but the direction that this is going in, it would very easily be that for me. Okay, we're gonna keep on going. Maggots for Brains. Very excited to hear this song. Let's go.
My day was so mundane, I don't think I left the house. Drank a pot of coffee, tried to write, nothing came out. I'm a zombie in my body, I'm a train off of the track. I feel dirty, I feel rotten, and the colors are all flat. I'm the right, but my bed goes away. Times at a low point, I even wish for tragedy. 'Cause I know he come over and take real good care of me.
She always keeps it so real. She always keeps it so real. You know, and you have to appreciate that. Like sometimes at a low, she points. It's at a low point, but I gotta keep it real with you guys. Sometimes I even wish for a tragedy, something real fucking awful to happen in my life, because that's how bad it is when he's not around. And you know, he goes away. I need him back over here. I need the comfort. Codependent. I mean, this is like codependency song 101. The pop that influences her is so specific, you know? Like that's another one that definitely feels of a certain time. It's by no means a bad song. But I feel like maybe because I went from like 10s to something more in the 7 range, that's kind of where I'm at. Like maybe it's the come down. Maybe I just have to listen to that song, you know, give it a listen in the car. Songwriting's our ability to like really put it out there. I appreciate. But yeah, it's just not doesn't move me in the same way. All right, you plus me equals the heart sign. The classic, the pre-emoji heart sign. Oh, we're
I think that you're a killer. Tell me to take it slow this time. And I got a feeling wounds are healing, talking on the phone. I hope that we don't carve our names into the car seat leather.
yeah.
You plus me equals a heart forever. Same face.
Oh man, wow. This is
All my ex-boyfriends have heard these lines, but I like you better by a million times. Got a feeling wounds are healing, talking on. They say modern love's a cruel endeavor. They say it's cruel. And to that I say fuck it, whatever.
oh, this is the I like this a lot. Okay, I like this one a lot.
They say modern love's a cruel endeavor. They say it's cruel. And to that I say fuck it, whatever.
Oh man, I really like this song. There's such a youthfulness to this song. A lot of it's in the you plus me, you know, equal, you know, just the idea of carving that into you know the into the wherever you would carve it, and you could carve it into some seats in an old car. You could carve it into a tree, carve it into the beach sand. Like it's a very classic um trope of young love or finding love at any point. Like that's what I like though, is that you can find love at any point in life and still embrace that youthful feel that often comes with that, no matter what point in life you might find that, because it's never too late for anybody. And this song captures so much of that in the lyrics, but in the sound, in her voice. Not that I'm like super familiar with these bands or artists, but like gives me like a remembrance. It gives me like like the Cranberries, which again, this is what I'm talking about. I mentioned it with the Maggots, so maggots for brains. Just funny that she was talking about herself. She has these reference points and influences that make it such a treat to dive into her album Modern Day. Really, really enjoy this song a lot. My Way, let's keep it going. Track 6.
She linger in the air just like a bad perfume. It's getting to me embarrassingly. And you get that hand. You're in my way now. Don't go, think I can make out.
Whoa!
How hard you hang on, kind of insane. You keep calling, but you never get the message. It goes my way now.
Holy shit. What?
Posting another pic and closing another his. Well, here's a map of the lines I drew, and some girl steps over, and the girl is you. You're in my way now, kind of insane.
Oh, I love that right here.
Get the message. How hard you hang on, kind of insane.
I love that right there, man.
Never get the message.
Oh, you know what, man? This is whoa, that's really good. This is a sound that she has circled for a long time, from the beginning, from the really since the start. Like it's so clear that this is a specific sound that she is so interested in, and is a big part of her music and her as an artist. I would say, obviously, Good For You is up there. All American Bitch, Brutal. Those are huge, huge accomplishments. Obviously, Get 'Em Back. I think my personal favorite has always kind of been Ballad of a Homeschool Girl. Again, in this sound for her. I think this one's gonna be my new favorite for her. Again, in this sound. She killed this, man. Just keep on going. Purple. A track in here called Purple is funny because of the previous eras and the putting Purple to rest for the new one. But she keeps it going in a way.
Your buzz cut, its grapes on your knees changed, but those eyes still know. I used to visit your town like a tourist. I got a local grocery store and a favorite florist. Those that you kiss my neck, made our paths intersect till the two lines formed a circle. I melt with you, you're red and I blue. Now I see the world in purple.
Okay.
A coat and pair of shoes all coming double. I had big dreams till I tied myself to you.
Whoa. Okay.
All consuming you. Kiss my neck, made our paths intersect till the two lines formed a circle. Melt with you till it all turns blurred. With you till I just feel sad.
Oh no. Is the turn coming? Oh, you can hear it in the music too. Whoa, listen to the music. And this is gonna go into The Cure, right? It is. Oh, Melt With You Till I Just Feel Sad. And then The Cure. We know what The Cure is about. Okay. There's a story happening. We have the full-on relationship going on here. I love the way she writes about things coming together. I love the way she uses color, obviously, the combination of two people turning into one color. And then she brings it back to using the color black with Melt With You Till It All Turns Black. That Melt With You Till I Just Feel Sad, closing the song like that is a clear indication of reaching a moment in time where now things are starting to change a little bit. We're indicating that maybe the height of the best parts of this relationship have reached their end, potentially, at the very end of this song. We've melted with this person too much. I feel very confident saying this is kind of, for me, pretty easily her most interesting album. I am such a fan of everything going on here musically. There's still like 6 tracks left, and I already feel like I've been served a full course meal of music and sound, experimentation and trying things, and just different types of sound and vocals, certainly. It's Olivia, so you always get the songwriting. Like I said here, 2 people come in. And again, the songwriting in this is so excellent because it starts off with her talking about just visiting. She said she was a tourist. I used to visit. I was just a tourist. And now I got a local grocery store, a favorite florist, regular coffee shop. Yeah, I'm hitting the same spots. I'm a regular here. Now we've come together. Our paths have intersected. 2 lines have made a circle. We melt, and now we're melting into each other. Everything's purple. I'm blue, you're red. It's all together now. The song is excellent. Honestly, all these songs for me, 9 to 10, 9 to 9.5 to 10s, except for Maggots for Brains. And I'll get back to that. Everything's so fantastic. All right, The Cure, we're going to listen to it again. I'm excited because The Cure is another one that's just, I don't know if we could top that before going into it, but I think we might have already because Stupid Song, Honeybee, these last couple. Okay, let's listen to The Cure. Let's keep going. Oh, this song is so good though. Oh, wow. That's nuts, man. There's still 5 left after this one.
Thought I found the antidote this time.
This is such a good song.
All the nights I spent fighting bad thoughts in my room. Feeling so alone, might as well be on the moon.
This is easily her most interesting album. I use that word very specifically. You could say that the first album or the second album might be more of a more mainstream. I'm not doubting that this record is gonna go crazy as well, numbers wise. I hope it outsells the previous two, because to me it's better. Interesting to me is better.
Feels like medication and it's good for me, I'm sure. Full of poison and my heart is full of doubt. I got toxins in my bloodstream. You try hard to suck them out.
I don't know if it gets better than that song, honestly. That's how great this song is. What a placement on the album. You know, it's so great where the way it follows My Way and Purple, it's just perfectly placed. It's added perspective too within the context of the whole album, because the way she writes about falling in love, going through the process of falling in love, but continuing to still be filled with so much self-doubt. And also talking about how there's codependency in this project. She's talked about how she moves too fast, searching for someone else to kind of like ease some of the pains of your life, right? Like if you're someone that is deals with so much self-doubt, which she has been so consistent in displaying throughout her songwriting, you can tend to find yourself looking for someone else to put those feelings to rest, like trying to find a lot of validation through others. And I think a lot of that has gone on in her life as far as her songwriting tells us anyway. There's a needle throughout all of her songs that I feel like lead us to that. So when you reach The Cure and you've already experienced all those songs, it's like this person has realized, like, and it's really painful. It's a painful realization to come to. All this self-doubt and the way that I view myself and a lot of what I've dealt with internally has always been there, but to realize nobody else can fix those things about me is a tough realization to come to when you do realize that you have tried to have people be that solution for you, be that band-aid for you. Partners, particularly like romantic partners. So I feel like we've like in real time seen Olivia come to this realization, and it makes the song hit so hard. The song's really emotional. I'm getting really emotional listening to it here. And I've already heard it, but a lot of it's like, again, within the context of this album and within the context of the journey that's been her music and her career so far up to this point. Her music tells an entire story. And honestly, it always will when you're listening to one of the greater songwriters. She's so fucking good. And then Begged follows this song. That's not fair. No. I mean, no. I'm scared. I've heard Begged. I didn't get into the lyrics really because I wanted to listen. I reacted to it. It's on Patreon. Her performance of this on SNL. So I heard that song there for the first time, and the lyrics of this song, oh my gosh, yeah, this is crazy to follow up The Cure. And then What's Wrong with Me, Expectation. Okay, I'm scared of the ending of this album.
All that I want is to know undoubtedly that you just have eyes for me. Could you make it clear? Here to witness my devotion and my endless well of needs. I'm an anchor in the ocean. You know I could never leave. feel trapped inside my life. Fight back the waves of a static lover's dread.
What? Static lover's
Overwhelmed,
dread.
I'm underfed.
These lyrics are phenomenal.
And yet I still cling to hope like snow on mountains. Careless words melted away. Take what you're giving away. Oh, that to get it I beg. Yeah, to get it I beg.
Laugh. If I don't laugh, I'll cry. If I don't laugh, I'll cry. So excuse me. I have to. This is just an incredible song. I'm getting hit with these lyrics again. I remember that line with the mountains, man. The God, the visuals of that. I cling to hope like snow on mountains, and then the careless words melted away, just melting the snow off mountains. They're careless words. I'm patient, you're learning. I pretend it's not hurting. They say it's a virtue to not let good love slip away. Just her perspective in this song, so painstakingly written out here. The vocals in this is like my favorite Olivia Rodrigo genre. Like this song is going to end up being a top played song for me for sure. I can separate that versus like what might be others' faves. Just because it's just me. It's just like up my alley. Like Favorite Crime is my favorite song from the first project. And I think my overall favorite Olivia Rodrigo song to date has been Making the Bed. So this is like right in that sort of, general sound of song. The fact that she gave us another one equally as painful, but also beautiful because her voice, man. When she just gets into it in that chorus, the lyrics are just they're so stinging. They're so undeniable. Talking about like when I lay in bed at night, I feel trapped inside my life. Asking the question, is that a normal thing? Is it normal to fight back the waves of a static lover's dread? I'm overwhelmed, I'm underfed, and yet I still cling. What the fuck? And then she gets into those cling on hope like snow on mountains. Insane. Like this is insane. This is arguably her best written song, actually. And there's a lot of competition on this freaking album. All right, let's keep it going. What's wrong with me? I need to Google Robert Smith. I don't know who that is, admittedly. So, he's an English musician. Oh, Robert Smith is the lead guitarist and singer of The Cure. Okay. I'm not familiar with The Cure, I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty sure I've heard Olivia Rodrigo mention being really inspired by The Cure at some point. So this is a very full circle moment, right? For her to have Robert Smith on the record here. Also, would this not be the only official feature she's ever had? There's no features on the first two albums, right?
I'm just staring at the ceiling. Can't describe this feeling I've got in my head. I'm out of body in my bed, and I'm just searching up my symptoms.
I love the way that she really is the modern voice for laying in bed and being really sad. Like, is she not? Like, how often is this feeling described on her part in a song? I'm so here for it because it's so true. It's so relatable.
To the doctor and she said I was fine, but every movie that I see makes me cry. It's like somebody put a weight on my chest. I should talk to a friend, but I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning and my stomach is sick. Say I'm in love, so it's hard to admit. I think you're what's wrong with me.
It's getting harder every day, and I can't seem to get around it. Head just keeps on pounding with the simple thought, what if this is what I want?
It makes me cry.
Just makes me cry.
It's like somebody put a weight on my chest. I should talk to a friend, but
Wow. For her first feature, he matched the required sadness in that song. Just a level of darkness to it, right? A level of emo to it is what that song needed. It needed to have the emo matched, and it was full on matched. The playfulness of I went to the doctor, because something, the heaviness in your chest, you're so easily triggered emotionally. Every movie's making you cry, it doesn't matter. And I love, like, I'm so in love, but I'm supposed to be so in love. So why it's hard to admit these ways I'm feeling, because I'm not. I shouldn't be feeling this way because I'm so in love. But going through the track list, going through the story of the album, the realization of things aren't what I hoped they would end up being. Things aren't the way they were in the honeymoon stage, so to speak. And I think a lot of that comes down to The Cure. That song is very relatable. Very relatable. And it's hard, and it's hard to, especially when you get into something that you had such high hopes for, and now you're at a point where it's all kind of falling apart. It's hard to admit that. It's hard to admit that. It's hard to come to grips with that. This person's the problem currently. They need to not be in your life. You need to cut ties. You got to cut ties. And that's why some relationships go longer than they should, because of all the hope that you put into it in the beginning, and the possibilities, and some of it blindly, but you still did. And then when it reaches the point that this person is the stress of your life, this person is what's kind of dragging you down in the ways that's making you feel sick and heaviness in your chest and sad all the time. And it's hard to admit that it's really because this person's a part of my life and it's gone on far too long. All right, Les, track 11. Keep cooking, Olivia. Keep cooking.
Feel it again, edge of the bed, body and head protesting. My stomach's in knots, I don't wanna talk. Maybe it'll fix itself tomorrow, but I've been saying that like every night. Loving me means letting go and wishing me the best. Well, then I guess I wish you loved me less.
Ooh.
Try to recreate our favorite day, but we didn't laugh much this time. I've been thinking over this a lot, and I could try convincing you they're just intrusive thoughts, but you've seen me truly happy, so you know right now I'm not. If loving me means crying on the curb at LAX, well then I guess I wish you loved me less. Loved me less.
This song hurts a lot. This is an incredibly written song. This is where you're your own worst enemy. Breakups, right, are so hard. Breakups are so hard, so difficult, so painful. But you know the breakup needs to happen, but you'd almost rather just like continue to have these bad feelings and go through that than have them let you go, even though that's what they know is best, considering the love that they have for you, right? Like, I wish you loved me less if it means that you won't break up with me, but also like I'll accept the lesser love if it means that we don't have to go through this breakup. I don't have to sit on the LAX crying. I'll just convince you that these are the intrusive thoughts. This line here about like, I'll try and convince you they're just intrusive thoughts, but you've seen me truly happy, so you know right now I'm not. Like we tried to recreate the happiness that you have seen. We took the trip. We did the recreation of things, and we just, that is not here anymore. And you see that and you love me, so you're trying to do the right thing. And I'm over here like unable to let go. Oh my god, it's such her ability to just express those feelings that are just so relatable, understandable, but incredibly painful. All right, expectations. Oh, that one hurt. That one hurt. And then singing it like that too. Insane. What? 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 What is this?
At a party, I think he was on drugs. He wasn't smart or funny. I convinced myself he was. It caught his parents' spot. But now I am secure. Now I am secure. I am silly bold. I am silly bold. Now I ask for more and more and more and more and more. I won't settle for a guy with a fake job. They seem so desperate for loving, but baby, I'm not kissing any boy that is passive. Their indecision is painfully unattractive. Past mistakes, I just need information. These days I've got expectations.
Hey, okay. Okay. What is this? What the hell is that after less? What is that after less? Hold on. What is that after the end of Purple, The Cure, Begged, What's Wrong with Me, and Less? Whoa. That's I guess that's a way to get us out of our bag, because I'm heavy in my bag after the last few songs. Whoa, okay, this is like hey, by the way, wake up. Don't forget. Like, we're learning from all this shit. We're learning from all this. This song feels like it's, you know how like there's those, well, I guess that's every theme park. I don't go to a lot of theme parks, but you know how like theme parks will have like, here is Six Flags, and then over there is Hurricane Harbor, or like here is Disney, and right across the street is Universal Studio. That's how it works, right? This feels like a separate theme park than the rest of the than the rest of the album. This is like a separate theme park. Maybe like Drop Dead is part of this theme park a little bit, but this is like a whole separate theme park than the rest of the album. It's still welcome because it is kind of like a moment of pulling you out of your bag, because we were in our bag for quite a bit there, emotionally speaking. And it pulls you out of that. It's like, hey, we do learn. We must learn. It's a very specific lesson. It's a very specific lesson. You want someone that knows what they want, not passive. Real job, please. Not like the parents bought them the car, and there's no true independence here, and again, passive, and never had any real sort of hardships in life. And again, they're just clearly, they don't know what the hell they want. I'm not messing with any of that. I'm not gonna find. Where does she say I'm here? I know I'm not finding my future husband at this bar in Silver Lake. Like, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna lose faith. The lessons are learned. Just a fun, like a fun. At the beginning, I was getting like this Halloweenish, Goosebumps-ish, Adam's Family-ish sort of spooky vibe. But it just turned into this fun ass track. All right, Cigarette Smoke, last track on the project. Unfortunately, honestly, but also, again, she gave us a nice full album here, so we'll appreciate that. Does she be smoking the cigarette? It's bad for you, Olivia.
Cigarette smoke, the smell that I know, it clings to my clothes, it seeps into my bones.
Ooh.
Real quiet house, I regret you, and how long I stay. I fucking lonely. But it's better than begging for you to stand up for me, honeybee.
All the references in this last song here, pulling back the honeybee, pulling back begging. It's fucking lonely that you're not here anymore, but it's better than begging.
Tell me something honest so the memories turn dark. It's bone dry, bitter and hollow. You'll be miles away tomorrow. Might I try?
This is easily her best album. This is easily her best album. That's like a Coldplay song, but completely Olivia Rodrigo-ified for who she is now, specifically. That bridge or that ending of the song, that is what music is supposed to do. That's what it is supposed to make you feel at that kind of level. Well, the best music makes you feel at that kind of level. You can't always be made to feel at that level, or you wouldn't be able to function throughout a day. That was the way that you'll be miles away tomorrow. Why'd I try it all? Bitter and hollow. The way that she captures the feeling of those words and this entire song at that moment in the song, and how it all builds to that, is just an incredible feeling, and what it's all meant to make you feel. Accomplishing that is like the ultimate light at the end of the tunnel. It's what you're always racing for as a songwriter, as an artist. I feel like is that particular feeling is for the listener to feel. That's where I'm at after this damn song. To closing the album with this song is an incredible accomplishment in its own right, on top of what I already feel like is her best album. Just the way that this song gets into what it is to have like the lingering effects of this relationship that ended, and having to deal with and work through those feelings after it's already over, and being on your own after it's over, but very much working through what is something that's gone, but you're still working through those feelings. Like the way that this song portrays that, man. I mean, she worked out those feelings incredibly on this song. It starts at the top. It starts at the top with the cigarette smoke and the familiarity of that seeping into the bones and the quietness of the house. Because again, this is she's on her own now. This person's not around anymore. Then she starts to work her way through different feelings, but lots of things that led to what is the end here. It's the perfect way to close out an album like this, where she went through what was the beginning and worked her way through the end. This album, man, I said it at some point. I said this was her most interesting album musically, and that was my way of saying this is what I think her best album. But I'll just say all of it together. This is her most interesting album. This is her best album. This is her most grown album. That, of course, that makes sense, right? Because she's the oldest she's gonna be at this point in her life. But you can feel the experience in this project as a musician, but as a person who's just lived life. I think that her ability to express her pain and a lot of her feelings has evolved and feels very evolved in this album as well. And for all of that to come along a ride that is also musically evolved, this album is just album number 3. It's in its own world. for her. As an artist, that's what you want to be doing, right? Like, that's so exciting. At album 3, all of the growth is so genuinely and authentically present on this album. Part of me, like when I see Danielle Nigro back on the project and I know that she's working with the same person for, you know, the 3rd straight album, and she's already got a little bit of a sound that I think is pretty specific to her, like a sound that you can brand as Olivia Rodrigo. That's going into the album, and that's really off of Drop Dead being the first single. All of those things going into this project. If The Cure wasn't the second single, I don't know if I would have been like completely ecstatic, excited to go into this project the way that I was after The Cure. Because there is like a little notion of like, okay, are we growing at all as an artist? Not that Drop Dead isn't like, I like Drop Dead and it's a fun song and it's got a lot of things going for it, but it's not like the departure, it's not like the growth completely that I'd like to see from an artist that I have the respect for that I have from Olivia Rodrigo. But honestly, getting into this actual project, I'm blown away. The final result of this album, working through every track, is everything. Again, it's just everything I could have hoped for and more. Y'all let me know what you thought. This came out at the right time too, because it's gonna be getting a lot of play, for me anyway, the rest of the year. I would imagine for a whole lot of people, because this is just undeniable. Lots of love, guys. I will see you for whatever's next.